unboxing, I have 7 amazing examples of a great little collection of Seiko and G-Shock. This is from my buddy over in Canada, Michael, Desire68. And I'm going to just dig into these. Sometimes I'll take these out of the boxes beforehand, but in this case, I wanted to do it as we go. Because not that these are necessarily special boxes, but these are just really cool watches. This is, of course, an MRG. This is the MRG G1000. This is the kind of, for a lot of MRG fans, I have the MRG Square, right? But this one is kind of like a more quintessential MRG. This is like the Big Daddy MRG, you know what I mean? Like if you collect Seiko divers, and you always lusted after the MM300, this guy here would be the MM300 of the MRG, if that makes sense. So full titanium, yeah, pretty awesome watch. Have to say, it's really cool to have one in hand again. So I owned this watch at one point. So very cool watch. We'll continue with the G-Shock. We have an MTG for those that are not at the MRG level for whatever, if it's the price point or whatever the issue is, or you just, don't want to go that high. The MTG is a excellent stand-in choice. You're really not giving up a ton. Yeah, the MRG is clearly better, but this line of MTG is no slouch, and this is a limited or special edition one. Not super familiar with this one. Look at the MRG still waking up over there. Still doing its thing. So yeah, these MTGs are awesome. And in case you haven't figured out just by looking at those two, my buddy Michael is very clean and well taken care of with his watches. This is the Seiko SPD Y057. Let's dig into this guy. Some of these I'm not super familiar with. I've been a little out of touch with them. Okay, so this is the PADI 4th gen monster. And some of you might be wondering, why do I get these watches? Well, I get these watches because my buddy Michael is looking to move these pieces, and I am going to be doing a Sunday fun day, and these watches are going to be on that. So this is a SBDC 049. So probably another PADI, if I'm not mistaken, because I like to have the full kits, like all the models of the PADIs. So yeah, this is the Sumo PADI. Very cool model of the Sumo. You don't see a whole lot of Seiko Sumo action anymore, and that one's really cool. And I did notice, I wasn't 100% sure what he sent, but I got another PADI over here in a second. But this is the SBD Y017. So let's see what this one looks like. Again, another PADI and the turtle. So if you're looking for a PADI collection, I can make your dreams come true right here. So this is the JDM variant, so you can see it's actually in between. Date change, but it has the Japanese Kenji disc, and it has the date. So awesome. So we have 3 right there. Probably another one right here. I didn't see, what is this one? I don't even know what this one is. Another PADI. Oh, this is the larger, like 62 MAS. So this is the SBDC 055, and this one comes with a bracelet and the strap. I'm telling you, man, you got a killer PADI collection going on right over here. I guess I'll put it there. And then my all-time favorite. Now, Michael, you're probably watching this. Don't freak out. I know you're gonna react to how I'm going to react to this one. Now, this one is probably, like, if I were going to have a category of top 10 coolest watches, this one's in that top 10. This is the SBDC 039. This is the PADI Tuna. And yeah, this is an epically cool watch. I have a Tuna right now. Actually, probably going to sell my Tuna as well. if I were going to only really own one, I mean, this would be the one to get. But these are so limited. These are not easy to find. And he's got it on bracelet too, which this one didn't come on bracelet. I think he sourced the bracelet separate. If I'm not mistaken, this one was not available on bracelet. I could be wrong on that, but I'm fairly certain. And they didn't make a ton of these. I don't know. Where's my glasses? My glasses are right here. These are numbered on the back. This particular one is. So some of those PADIs are special editions. This one was a limited edition, and they only made 700 of them. So in the world of Seiko, that's not a lot of watches. That's so that's why it's so special. So very awesome colorway. So we have some killer watches here, and I know Michael's gonna maybe have a little moment of like, oh, maybe I made the wrong choice, I regret, or something like that. But let me tell you what Michael's looking at doing. I think I'm allowed to say this. He's looking at a Panerai. He's talked about getting a Panerai for as long as I've known him. So 7 or 8 years, something like that. So he's going down that rabbit hole right now. I am too, actually. I've been looking at Panerai as well. He's probably going to purchase one before I will. But it's so if you guys have any solid selections for a Panerai first watch, I'm thinking, at least in my opinion, you got to go with a classic. You got to go manual wind, some previous generations, maybe, display case back, probably stainless steel. I'm personally looking at titanium, but Michael likes the larger watches and a little bit heavier, even though he does have an MRG. So anyway, that's the unboxing. So you can see the path he's taken here. He has some killer watches. We're going to offer these up. If you're interested in them, you're just gonna have to stay tuned, because honestly, these are gonna get offered up in my Discord first. So thanks for watching, guys. And of course, I'm gonna give you a lume. Of course. I don't even have to blast them. Look at, they just shine. They're Seiko. That's what they do. And some of these earlier PADIs, they had 2-tone colored lume. So also very cool. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.